Thank you. Ismael, does your neighbor know you're using their internet? Yeah? Okay. You've got good
Yes, he
neighbors.
knows.
You've got good neighbors then.
Yeah. A little bit noisy, but they
Well,
reward me with the internet.
there you go. At least you have that. Okay. Here we go then. But wait, I shared, but I don't know if I. Forgive me. Okay, Nora's coming in now. Got it. Got it. Let me go. Let me stop sharing. Let me share again. No computer sound. There we go. Computer sound. Screen. Share. Chris is in the waiting room. Okay. And stop. Yeah, you can hear it now, right? Can you hear it now?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
We had already seen this, right? And the most important one here is the down under. Down under. Okay. Women glow and men plunder. These are consonants. Remember the N, and, with just the N. All right. What about here? Where are we going to blend?
From
Exactly. From. Where else? We have to be careful with the buy-in bread. Whenever you have an N or an M and you have a P or a B, a bilabial sound after that, the N is going to sound a little bit like an M. Buy-in bread. Buy-in bread. You know the word that you have in Spanish, compadre? That used to be con with an N, compadre. But since it has a P after it, it just automatically makes an M sound, and that's why it's compadre now. So you're going to kind of do the same thing here. Buy in bread. It's going to turn into kind of an M sound. Where else are you going to blend?
In Manning.
Manin, right? Manin. Okay, where else? In Brussels, you're going to have the same sound as buy in bread. In Brussels. In Brussels. Where else?
Full of.
Full of. Full of. Remember the F in of is like a V. Full of. Anything else? Now notice that we have was 6. Was 6. So when we say was 6, we're going to say was 6. You're only going to hear one S sound there. Was 6. Okay. Sometimes when you're singing, you emphasize the separation of words a little bit. So maybe because of the rhythm, it would be was 6. But normally it would be a was 6. Okay. Anywhere else? Okay, that's pretty good there. Let's keep going then. Feel free to sing along. Right, what about here?
Speaker.
Okay, speaker. Now normally it's just speak, but because of the rhythm, everything, speaker, making a foreign accent, speaker. But yes, when you pronounce it, it would be a speaker. Okay, where else?
You smile.
Just smile. Okay, Possibly we're going to be blending those together because of a similar sound. It's not exactly the same sound, but we might just say just smiled, and we don't have the t sound very defined in there. Question, what's Vegemite? Huh. What's Vegemite?
It's like vegetarian. Vegetarian.
It's like vegetarian? Everyone agree with that?
Yes.
A vegetarian. What's in a vegetarian sandwich?
That it doesn't have meat.
It doesn't have meat. Everyone agrees? I like to think that in this silence, someone is Googling this.
I just guess it might be like a type of sandwich from Australia.
Right, but what more specifically, what is it?
Like something that looks like jelly.
It looks
reading
like
right now that-
jelly?
Yeah, I'm reading right now that and they sell it in a little jar. and
Uh-huh.
they
Does it
put it on
taste
top
like
of their
jelly?
bread. Oh, I'm not sure. I've never tasted it.
Okay. Let me remind you here that as you're learning languages and you're learning new things, this should have been something that caught your attention and made you curious. It has a capital V, which means it's a brand name. It's not just vegetarian. It's Vegemite, which is nothing to do with vegetarian. And so hopefully as learners of language, you see this, you become curious, you say, I want to know more about a different culture, and you Google it. No one? That's really sad, really sad. Be curious, be inquisitive about this. All right, I'll leave that go. I'll leave it for your vocabulary lists. All right, this is similar from the first one, but it's a little different in that the second two lines. The first one had, I come from a land down under, can't you hear the thunder? Okay. And this one has, oh, they all have that, where beer does flow and men chunder. Oh no, where women glow and men plunder was the first one. All right. So this was where beer does flow and men chunder. That's the different part. Where are we going to blend there?
From down there.
In land down under and
Well, yeah, that's
men chunder.
the same as the other one. Men chunder. Men chunder is not a real blend because you have two consonant sounds there.
Okay.
Remember?
Floan.
Eh?
Floan.
Flow. There's actually, I think, a space here. We could have flow and. Okay, but I think in the song here there's a space. That's why it's on a different line. But yes, we could blend flow and. Why does this sentence have the word does in there? It's not a question. If it were a question, it would say, where does beer flow? Right? It's not a question, it's a statement. So why do we have the word does in a statement if it's not a question?
Maybe because
Hold on a second, hold on. Who's talking?
Alejandro.
Alejandro? Okay,
Yeah.
Alejandro, nothing personal here. This is like the 5th time this morning I hear maybe and be sure about it when you speak. Don't be unsure. I might not know, and I might believe you if I think you're sure about yourself, right? Give me the answer.
Okay, it's because sometimes in English we use the verb do to emphasize a statement.
Okay, to emphasize the statement, exactly. Here, it was probably used a lot for rhythm because they needed another syllable there. However, yes, we would use do and does and did as emphasis in a statement. So sometimes you will see it even though it's not a question. Very good. See, you knew what you were talking about. This is a long transition. I invite you to dance and move and get your blood flowing, get air in your lungs. There we go. All right, what about here?
In in
In
Bombay, I think they kind of put it together in Bombay.
Okay. In the first part, lionina, it all goes together almost if it was one word. Lionina, 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 right? Lionina. That's a funny thing. My copy here says dying in. I always sang it lying in. So good. I'm glad to hear I'm not wrong. Lionina, denin, and then Bombay. You have the M sound before the B. Okay. Lying in a den in Bombay. Where's Bombay, everyone? Where's Bombay?
It's part of Indiana.
Indiana?
India.
India. India. One syllable less, all right? Nowadays it's called Mumbai instead of Bombay. Where else are we going to blend?
With a?
With a. With a. Okay. With a. Where else? About it, right? Okay. We have the same, we have a separation of line here between jaw and. Normally we could blend that jaw and, but there's probably a separation in this part. All right. What about here?
There's no blending.
None of them?
Land of?
And the first one.
Land of. Uh-huh. The first one? What first one?
No, I meant the first one doesn't have blending.
The first one doesn't have? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you. No? Okay. Don't want to talk to me today. Here, really, the only place would be for the land of. Land of. Women glow and men plunder, we've already seen this part. And then this is just repetition of that. All right, the rest of it's repetition of that. So are we ready to sing this using our blending? Let it flow. Relax your mouth. All right. Don't be nervous about it. You know, the best part about this is that with everybody's voices, nobody can hear what you are actually singing. So don't be afraid to do it. But focus in the blends. When you have a consonant at the end and then a vowel in the next word, blend them together. Make a smooth transition so that we're not chopping our words into pieces. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Better.
Yes.
Thank you very. Oh gosh, hold on. I've got to see you guys. I hate not being able to see you guys. Who was the first one that answered yes?
Me.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Wow, what a fun group. All right, here we go. Come on, sing it out. Sing it like there's no tomorrow. Sing it like your career depends on it. Sing it like you were actually doing this for money or just for fun. Got it? Oops, wait. Share again. I hate not being able to see you guys. Here we
Family
come
will find
to
out
keep
about it.
on a hippie
On a
trail,
forest
head full
trial
of
for the
zombies.
zombies.
I met a strange
The
lady.
stranger
Hey,
lady
She
so
made me
you made me
nervous.
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 Makes me
Took
nervous.
me in and gave
Then
me
he gave me
breakfast.
breakfast.
She said
And
she
she
comes
said
from a
you
land
come
down
from a land
You
under,
were
down
really
under.
where women
Women
glow and
glow
men
and men
plunder.
plunder.
Can't you hear the
Can't you hear
thunder?
thunder?
You better run, you
Better, you
better
better
take
You
take
better take
cover.
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 I don't hear everyone. I don't hear everyone. You can't convince me. That's 23 people singing. Let's go. Let's hear it. I am bred
I
from a
brought
man
from
in
in
Brazil.
Brazil.
And in
He
Brazil.
was
He
6
was
foot
six
4,
foot
May I bang a
full
break
four,
for
of
not
muscle.
briefly?
I said, do
I
you
said,
speak
do you
my
speak
my
language?
my
You
language.
speak
language?
a
He
language.
just
He
smiled
just
and gave
smiled.
me a
Man, give
Vegemite
me
Give
sandwich.
me a
sandwich.
Veggie
I
sandwich.
come from a land down under,
Under,
I
Down
think
under.
Marana
where
Thunder.
beer does
where
glow and
Beer
men
does glow and
plunder.
men
thunder.
plunder.
Can't you
Can
hear
you
the
hear
thunder?
the
Can you
thunder?
hear?
Better run,
Better
you better
run. You
take
better
You
take
better
cover.
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 Yeah.
You better take a cover.
All right, that's better. I heard more voices. Let's get some enthusiasm. Wake yourself up, stand up, move around, dance, get some air in your lungs, breathe into your diaphragm, have fun with it. We're going to turn the singing contest into a dance contest after this. Here we go. Lying in the
Lying in
bed
the
Then
in
bed in
Bombay,
Bombay.
it's like
It's
oh,
like,
there's
yeah,
not
no,
much
no
to
more to
Much
say.
the
say.
sun.
Oh,
I said to the
Said
man,
the
are you
man, are
kind
are
to
you
you
kind
me?
to me?
hey man, are you
Cause
lying
I
to
come
me?
from the
Come
land
from
of
the
plenty.
land
And he
Land of
said,
thunder.
do you come
He
from a
said,
land
oh, do
down
you come from a
under?
land down under?
You say,
Oh yeah.
Where
Where
women
women
glow and men
glow
Woman,
and
woman,
men
plunder.
go
well,
and men
plunder.
plunder.
man, the
Can't you
thunder.
hear the
Can't you
Hear
hear,
the
can you hear the
thunder?
thunder.
thunder?
You
Hear the
better run, you
thunder.
better take
Run, you
cover.
better
You
take
better
cover.
Living in the
Living in the
land
land
down
down
under,
under.
land of
where women glow
thunder.
and men plunder.
Men
The women
plunder.
blown and
Can't you
men
hear, can't you
thunder.
hear the
Hey, can't you
thunder?
hear the thunder?
Good. You better run, you better take cover.
Run, you better run, you
Living in a
cover.
land down under,
Living in the land of
where women glow
thunder.
and men
Woman,
plunder. Let's
go
hear
and men
it.
The women
plunder.
blow
Can't you
and
hear,
men
can't you hear
thunder.
the
Can you hear
thunder?
the
Can't you hear the thunder?
You
You
hear
thunder?
the
better run, you
thunder.
better take
You
cover.
better take
Better
cover.
take a
Living in
cover.
a land down
Land down
under,
under.
where
Women
women glow and
blow
men
Woman,
And
plunder.
men
go and
Let's
men
hear it.
plunder.
plunder.
women blow and
Can't you
men
hear,
may
can't you hear the
thunder.
Can't you hear, can't
thunder?
you hear the thunder?
Can you
You
hear the
better run, you better
thunder?
take cover.
Take cover.
Better take a cover.
Good job. Excellent job. All right. That was a great way to wake up, don't you think? I'm still sure I didn't hear all of you, but I'll let that to your conscience. Great job, those of you that did. Great job. Okay. This is what we want to work on, focusing on. Even when we're planning our speeches, we want to make sure that we're looking for places in our words that we're going to be able to blend. So we're not chopping all the words into their syllables and not putting anything together. But rather we're blending one word right into another. Got it? Great. Something I want to let you know, the calendar that you have, we're not going to be following the activities that we have. For example, today we're working with Edgar Allan Poe, the Raven Slam Poetry. Tomorrow we're looking at the Pechacucha. And on Monday, you were going to have a Pechacucha session. We're not going to do those. Your informative is still going to be the same days as it was before. All right, the second informative will still be on Wednesday and Thursday. On Tuesday, we'll have the preparation for the second informative. What I do want to make sure is that you have your questionnaires up by tomorrow. Last night, I wrote to you in Facebook saying, I don't see any specific purposes or central ideas. And so post those so that we can straighten out if some of you got an answer yesterday about if it was good or not, if it was something you could do. Others didn't. And others got feedback that maybe it wasn't where you wanted to go. So I wanted to see where you went with it. So we want to see that so that today you know what your specific purpose, what your central idea is going to be. And then you create your questionnaire and post it based on that. The exact same procedure as before. Post your questionnaire. Everyone's going to answer it to give you feedback about your topic. Okay, because that way, if you post your questionnaire by tomorrow, by Saturday, you should have answers in case you need to change your topic. If your audience tells you they're not interested, if your audience tells you they already know, then you're going to have to change your topic or you're going to have to modify the topic that you already have. Okay? So the activities on the calendar are not necessarily going to be the ones that we do. However, the informative and the homework are still going to be at the same places. That won't change. Okay, so the homework and the presentations are still the same, although the classroom activities may change just a little bit. Any questions about that? Don't forget to put your specific purpose central idea on Facebook so we can check it, say, that's good, go with that. We can say, be careful. I'm not going to answer right away because I want your classmates to give opinions about it. All right?
Do we also have to post it in Blackboard?
Post it on Blackboard. I didn't say we had to post it on Blackboard, did we? Did I?
Oh, I thought I had seen a assignment.
No.
Got
No.
confused.
No, that's
Yes.
something different.
It is
That's
the outline.
the outline, right? The outline. When's that for? Today, right?
Today.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Then I guess forget the posting. You're just going to have to hope it works. That's terrible, isn't it? Post it right after class so we can still get you in there. Maybe you've already done your outline. Yeah, one assignment on Blackboard is the outline, which is the same thing. It's going to have the general purpose, specific purpose, central idea, and then your outline.
Miss
Right.
Marsha, I'm sorry, I'm kind of lost. What is the outline? I missed that yesterday, I believe.
Yeah, you did. Actually, we didn't explain the outline yesterday. The outline is explained in chapter 11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Any other questions? What I want to do today is something just a little bit different. First of all, what I want to do is get 2 volunteers, voluntarily volunteers, and I want to give you a word And I want you to explain it as we've been doing this whole time. I want you to explain it. Let's see, I'm going to grab a volunteer just from this list. I'm not looking. There we go. Who did I grab? Oh, it's the same one. Hold on. Okay. I got my volunteer there, and I'm going to give you a word. Who got the word? Fernanda, you got the word. You don't know this word. You're talking to your classmates. You don't know this word. What do?
Describe the word or the
Do it,
action.
do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. You've got the word.
Which word?
In your chat. In your chat. Can you see it?
So it's something about, can I explain about the genre?
Well, you're talking to your classmates and you want to use this word. You have this concept, but you don't have the word. How would you make them understand what word you're wanting to talk about? This is exactly the same as the taboo activities we were doing, only I'm not limiting what you can use to describe it.
Okay, this word is about policy. It made me feel not. It's something that we have in each country to measure our economy and also some choices about the state, about the states that the country have. Also, this word is.
Hold on a second. Anybody guess it? Anybody know the word?
Is it the constitution? Constitution?
No, it is something that we have. It's a system that we have in each country. We hate it.
No, we don't. Don't say that.
Oh,
The government.
Okay, Nati got the government. Now, how could she have gotten you to guess that earlier? It took a long time.
Oh, sorry.
How could no. This is the exercise. It took her a long time to get you to guess that. How could we have shortened the time there?
Because she started so general, and when she started to say like it's a CSM, we hate it. It's like the only system we hate it.
Okay, we got a little more specific there, right? A system. Who's involved in government? Who is involved in government?
President.
Politicians. General.
Politicians.
Governors.
Senators.
Governors. Remember, senators. Okay, senators. We have president, governors. Who's at a more local level?
Governor?
No, that's governors at a state level.
Oh, yeah.
Who's at a more local level?
Municipality president?
Yeah, that's not
Or
Spanish at all.
Or it could be like the mayor.
The mayor.
Mayor. Yeah, I was looking for the word, but I said that instead.
Yeah, but you said it in Spanish instead.
Yeah, sorry.
You said it in Spanglish instead. Okay, so exactly, the president, governor, mayor, those are the three levels there. Senators, who else?
Politicians.
Senators and, we already said politicians. Senators and, these are the two houses. Senators and you have the Senate. And what else do you have? Okay, I can see this word wouldn't have helped you anyway because you have no idea. You have the Senate and you have Congress. So you have senators and you have congressmen or congresspeople, I guess we should say. So if we said it's a system that includes the president, the governor, the mayor, congressmen, senators, would you have said, oh, government? Or the system that makes rules, that makes legislation, that makes laws, would you have said government? Whenever we're describing a word, go right into it just like that. Don't try and start general. You did a good job, Fernando. You did a good job. But it was just general. It was general and it was difficult to get. Oops, Fernanda, I picked you again. How lucky are you today? All right, I picked somebody. I am writing you a message. Did you get it? You're talking to someone. You don't know how to say this. You know the concept. You don't know the word. How would you make them understand that's what you're saying?
Okay.
Don't start with okay. Fernando did the same thing. Don't start with okay. Don't start with so. Don't start with well. Just start. All right.
Hello, everyone. How are you
No.
today? Ah,
You're
cheesy.
talking. Listen, you're talking to someone. You're talking to someone. You don't know the word. You don't know the word. You're like, yeah, we wanted to go and
See you later.
and you just continue. All right. So don't introduce yourself. Don't. You're in a conversation. This is happening, and then all of a sudden you don't know this word. Go.
Many people celebrate this day one time a year. It's a special day because you can.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I love it. I love the information that you're giving, but you are giving a speech. You're giving a speech about this word. I don't want a speech.
Okay.
You're
I
in the
only
middle of
want.
talking, and you don't know this word. You go, what's the first thing you would say? What's the first thing you would say? You do know one word of it, right? Go. What is it? It's a
A special day.
day. Exactly. It's a day. He says it's a special day. That's fine. It's a day. Keep going. Keep going.
You can only celebrate one time a year.
I'm going to debate you. What if you're Chinese American?
But it's one time
Then you
a
can
year.
celebrate it 2 times a year.
Really?
New,
Oh.
Yeah.
New
Okay.
Year's?
That's okay. That's okay.
New
That's
Year.
okay. Yeah. But keep going. Keep
Ah.
going. They're guessing it. They're guessing it. But keep going. You can celebrate it 1 time a year. What else would you say?
And in that special day, you can eat something delicious. An example. Oh,
Because right now they guess New Year's because of the Chinese New Year. But right now, the way you're describing it, it could be Christmas. It could be your birthday. It could be any other special day. What makes this day special? What for us? What is New Year's? What is New Year's Day? What's the new year?
The first day of a new year?
Well, yeah, but I can't use New Year in my
Yeah.
definition. There's a reason I don't know this. I love all of you covering yourselves up with blankets. I've actually got my blanket back here just in case. All of a sudden, everyone's like going, that's the beauty of being at home. We can just start covering ourselves up with blankets. All right. What's a new year? A new year is a time for a new you. We make our resolutions. Do you make resolutions each year? You say, this year, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to do this. I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to stop playing so many video games. I'm going to study more. I'm going to exercise more. And then 2 days later, you're back to your old habits, right? I know, I've been there too. Okay, so you're starting out exactly. You're starting out, it's a day or it's a special day. It's a day where everybody believes that different things start and they're going to be different people. And you have a lot of traditions for New Year's. So you can say that it's a day where people do a lot of traditions to attract love and money. Or don't you? Yeah, you're looking at me like, I do, Marsha, but I don't want to talk about that right now. That's okay.
Yeah, depends on the situation.
That's depending.
Yeah.
I believe ya. I believe ya. All right. I'm going to choose. Interesting. All right. You should have gotten the message. The looks of anticipation on your face. Hello. Check your chat. Yeah. See, this is the problem of me not being able to see you. I can't tell if you're here or not. And the person that got this has their video turned off. So I can't see if they're actually here or not.
Here, teacher.
Oh, but it's not you. I didn't send you the word.
Teacher, I don't have my camera on because I'm with my I don't know how
I
to say
understand,
it.
but did you get the word? Did you get the word?
No.
No,
I'm just
you
saying.
didn't get the word. Yeah.
Maybe it is
Yeah.
not working and I thought.
Oh, no. No, I understand that sometimes, I do understand that sometimes you don't have the video on because it takes up more data and all that kind of stuff. I understand that. That's okay. But especially if you don't have your video on, you need to participate more so that I know that you're here, right? Think logically, think good. That's a good way. All right. One more. That one was lost. That's a shame. Whoops, Javier, I just chose you again. Aren't you lucky? No. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Interesting. You are so lucky. All right. All right. She knows. I think she knows she got the message. I saw her face go, what? You're talking to friends. You're talking to your teacher. You're talking to someone. You don't know the word. You don't know the word. You have the concept. You want to say it, but you don't know the word. How would you make them understand this? What's the first category of it? What is it?
It's a plant.
A plant. Exactly. That's where we're starting. It's a plant. Go ahead.
It's a plant that is commonly grow up in Mexico, in the north of Mexico.
There's lots of plants in the north of Mexico. And be careful. Plants, it's not grow up. Children grow up. People grow up.
Okay.
Plants just grow without the up.
Okay.
Okay? So that's very general. There's lots of plants in the north of Mexico. What's particular about this plant?
If you touch this plant, you sting your hands.
Cactus.
Cactus.
Right there. It's a plant. And if you touch it, you're going to get pricked right there. Okay? Instead of saying that it grows in the north of Mexico, it grows in the desert. And now we know the north of Mexico is a desert, but not everything. So it grows in the desert, but that was excellent. It's a plant, and if you touch it, you're going to prick your hand. Cactus, right there. We don't want to be general and start these descriptions out here. We want to go straight to the point, straight to what it is. All right, good. Now, what I want to do is an activity today, because one of the things that I noticed in your other speech was that we had a problem with supporting the information that you had, with supporting the points with information. And so I'm going to divide you into teams and put you in breakout rooms. And I'm going to give each team a topic. Now, you're going to have to create, first of all, the general purpose is going to be to inform. The specific purpose and the central idea. That's your first task. Once you have the central idea, you'll have your main points. And once you have your main points, what I want you specifically to do, the specific idea, the central idea should not be too difficult today. You may have a little trouble, but not too difficult. But specifically what I want you to do today is to support those main points. Tell me what you would use as support for each main point. Would you use an example? What kind of example? Would you use testimony? Who would you use testimony from? Would you use a quote? What kind of quote would you use? Would you use an anecdote? What anecdote would you use? Okay, so I want you to find information to support. Hopefully in each team there's someone who can be Googling things and looking up things, because I think those of you that are working on your phones, it's difficult for you to leave, like do something else on your phone while you're, or isn't it?
Yeah, it's difficult.
It is because sometimes it crashes.
Right, right. You have too much going on your phone and it may just kick you out of the room for that. So hopefully we have someone in your group that's working with a laptop or a tablet or something that can allow you to look for information while you're still in the session. Okay, so hopefully we can get that going. I'm going to put you in. We have 21 participants. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, perfect. 21 in 7 rooms. That'll give 3 per room. Okay. All right. Hello. Have you seen your chat?
It doesn't have anything, teacher.
It should.
Sure.
It says room 1, Guadalupe. Lessons you have learned from your pet.
I'm sorry, teacher.
Can you see your chat?
Yes.
Okay. Room 1. Your room 1. Lessons you have learned from your pet. That's your topic. All right. Specific purpose, central idea. I'll be back in a second to check them. Okay. All right. So go whenever you're ready. There we are.
Okay,
Okay, there. Can you see your chat?
Yes, but we don't have it anything right yet.
That's what everyone's saying. I don't know why you can't see the chat. Anyway, your topic, your room 2, your topic is the male brain versus the female brain.
Okay.
The male brain versus the female brain. Okay?
Yes.
Right now, specific purpose, central idea. I'll be back in a minute to check those. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Specific purpose would be to inform.
Hello there. Can you see your chat?
Yeah.
But there's nothing there, right?
No.
Why can't you see that? Anyway, your room 3, your topic is fun house plants in your home. Fun house plants in your home.
Did you say fun?
Fun, fun.
Like having fun?
Like fun, woo! Fun
About
house plants.
plants?
Not funny, fun. Fun house plants. Yeah, I think I need my board here.
Fun house plants.
In your home. Fun house
okay.
plants in your home. Okay. Fun, whoops, can you see that? Fun house plants in your home.
House plants. Okay.
All right. That's your topic.
Yeah.
What I need right now. There you go. Can you see that chat now? Alejandro?
Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see that?
I don't know the others, but
Okay. I think it's so weird that you can't see the chat. I wish I had known that. Anyway, all right, that's your topic. Right now, specific purpose, everyone is to inform. General purpose is to inform. Specific purpose, central idea. I'll be back to check that in a second. Okay.
okay.
Over him. But they don't want to.
Are we giving advice?
Yes.
On
Yeah, about
breakups? About the what?
about our topics.
Okay. What other topics?
Well, mine is about ancient gods in Egypt.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like my purpose sentence doesn't really make sense because I feel like they are topics that are a bit different from each other. And then in the general, in the central idea, I feel that it doesn't have symmetry. But even though the topics seem a bit different from each other, it could be like a cause and effect order. But I'm not sure.
Possibly, it could possibly be.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. If you want, we can spend a few minutes after class
Yes,
seeing
thanks.
it. Okay, remind me when we end.
Yes.
All
Teacher,
right.
I also have problems with my topic.
Yeah, let me know at the end. We'll look at it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, great. Your topic right now is how to look smarter than you are. Right. What I want right now, your general purpose is to inform. I want
Okay.
specific purpose and central idea. Okay, I'll be back in a minute to check on it.
Okay.
Don't.
No.
It's
Hello.
talking about. Hi.
Hi there.
Hi, teacher.
You are
Amazing. I
Ari.
know.
Amazing, incredible. No, we need to find a synonym for amazing, outstanding, spectacular. All right, Ari, you're in room 5. Your topic is the meaning behind nursery rhymes.
The meaning behind what?
Nursery rhymes.
Nursery rhymes. Okay, teacher.
All right. This is very cultural. It might cause a little bit of problem, maybe not. For example, we have one, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses, all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. And supposedly that's a nursery rhyme about King Edward something who went crazy while he was a king and people were trying to fix him. And so each of these nursery rhymes that we have some kind of origin or meaning behind it. Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down, broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Supposedly, that nursery rhyme is about the king and queen of France during the last king and queen of France, King Louis and Queen Marie Antoinette. Okay, that first he was executed, and then shortly after she was executed. So we having them falling down and breaking their crown. All right. So you are going to, do you have the possibility to research information? Because you're going to be the group that most needs to research some of this. First of all, to see the different nursery rhymes, take a look at them. Your general purpose is to inform. What I want right now, specific purpose and central idea. So take a few minutes to see what nursery rhymes you have. Think about how you can organize it. I'll be back in a second to check on you, okay?
Okay.
Great.
Mary Antoinette. Okay.
About a child abuse case, and my central idea is her first years of life, her disorders, and her rehabilitation made Beth's story one of the most terrible cases of child abuse. But well, I saw in Facebook that like it's not an interesting topic. Or
Let me
I don't
interrupt you
know.
here. Okay. Your group is going to be, I think your group number, what number are you?
6.
Hold on. 6, yeah. Exactly. Your group number 6. And your topic is things men or women shouldn't wear. So you're going to choose one. You're going to choose either men or either women. Okay. If I were you, I would choose men. Because, you know, if you start saying what women can and can't wear, you start getting into feminist issues. Okay. So, for example, men. I don't think men can wear skinny jeans. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. For me, men in skinny jeans, it's just not happening. Okay. So if I were you, I would take things men shouldn't wear. That's going to be your topic. What I want right now is specific purpose and central idea. Your general purpose is going to be to inform, not to persuade, to inform. Okay. So I want you to work out a specific purpose and a central idea. and then I'll be back to check that and see the rest of the instructions, okay?
Okay,
All
teacher.
right.
Yes, teacher.
All right. I thought everyone could see the chats, and unfortunately, you can see the chat, but you can't see my message in it. So I'll have to see how I can do that. Your topic is the benefits of napping as a college student. The benefits of napping,
Okay.
sleeping during the day. The benefits of taking a nap, okay, napping. The benefits of napping for a college student. All right. Your general purpose is going to be to inform. What I want from you right now is a specific purpose and a central idea. All right. I'll be back to check on that in a second and give you the rest of the indications. Any questions?
No, it's okay.
No. All right. I'll be back in a second.
Okay, so it's going to be
Have at least 2. Hi, teacher.
Hi there. Don't stop talking when I come in. You continue. Teacher. Okay. Don't stop. Have you got your specific purpose, central idea?
Yes.
All right. What is it? Yours is
Do we have to read for you or just copy and paste in the chat?
well, you can put it in the chat. Let's see if I can you put it
Yes, in this chat. I think so. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I see it there. Okay. Excuse me. To inform my audience about the lessons we learned from our dogs. Okay. The lessons we have learned from our dogs are unconditional love, loyalty, and live in the
I think
moment. Uh-huh.
it is not. It is right to say live in the moment or living in the moment.
What do you think?
If we put live in the moment, we have to put to live in the moment. No?
Okay, to live or
Living
in the moment. Exactly. You need to either make it an infinitive or a gerund because you have unconditional love, that's a noun. Loyalty, that's a noun. And if you just have live in the moment, that's just a verb. But if you say to live in the moment or living in the moment, you have a verb that can act as a noun. Okay? So yeah, living in the moment or to live in the moment. All right. Okay, I like it. Now tell me, how are you going to support the first point, unconditional love? What kind of information are you going to use to support that? The lessons we have learned from our dogs are unconditional love. How will you support that unconditional love idea?
With the help from the expert Cesar Milan.
What does he say about that?
We just discussing about that.
Okay. All right. What about loyalty? Let's jump to loyalty. How will you show loyalty?
Maybe, well, for example, when you go out and they will always be there for you when you come back and they will be happy to see you.
Okay. Can you think of a huge example of loyalty in a dog? There are tons of them, but there's one very famous one.
The Hachi.
Yeah,
Hachiko.
exactly. Hachiko. And you can use like that story or that testimony from someone or the fact that this dog is famous for its loyalty. You can give anecdotes, examples from what you have done. This is a topic, speaking of dogs doing strange things, but we were speaking of loyal dogs. My dog was just chasing a fly. This is a topic that you can use video in very easily and very well, showing dogs saving children from fires, showing dogs saving children from drowning in a pool. The story of Hachiko. Living in the moment, how would you support that? This is what I'm not going to ask you to tell me right now. This is what I want you to think. Now that you have your specific purpose and your central idea, I like them very much. How would you support those points? And I want you to try and use a variety of material. If you think you would use a video, tell me what video or what the video is about, how long the video is. If you use a story, what's the story about? If you would use an example, what's the example? Okay, what I want you to do right now is to find the material to support those points. All right, any questions? All right, I'm going to check in on the other rooms and I'll be back to see how you're doing.
Yeah.
If you're on the same page that I look, at the beginning, there is like an well, not introduction, but they talk about this part that says all about size. Although the male brain is 10% larger than the female brain, it does not impact intelligence. Despite the size difference, men and women brain are alike that they are different. One area which they to differ is the inferior parental lobe, which tends to be larger in men.
Let me interrupt you. Sorry about that. Do you have your specific purpose and central idea?
We got our specific purpose, but I think we have some problems or on a central idea.
Okay, what's your specific purpose?
To inform our audience the difference of the male brain and female brain.
Okay, the differences between the male brain and the female brain, the differences between, okay? Because you're going to give more than one difference, right?
Okay.
So the differences between the male brain and the female brain. Good, good. Now, what do you have as an idea for your central idea?
The difference between the male and female brain are the size.
Okay.
And we are looking for other difference.
All right. All right, but
the
exactly.
brain chemistry.
Okay. Yes, definitely. Definitely.
And now I'm looking for more information.
Okay, good. Yeah, this is one that's going to take more information, but that's good. The points in your central idea are going to be those differences that you're going to talk about. And in each point, you're going to compare the male brain and the female brain as to size, the male brain and the female brain as to chemistry, and the male brain and the female brain as to whatever that third point that you get. Okay, so good. You're on the right track. Any questions?
No, I think.
Okay, all right. If you have any questions, I think I can see what's in the chat. So send me a message on the chat if you run into any problems.
Also, there is an icon that says ask for help, and I think.
Where do you see the? Maybe I don't have it, right? Maybe I don't have the icon.
Yeah, only
the people in the rooms.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So that if something comes up all of a sudden, I'll know what it is. All right, good. Use that then if you need anything, okay?
Yes.
All right, keep going. You're doing good. I'll be back then.
Yes, teacher.
All right.
We are talking about the aspect, right, of the house.
Yeah.
No, like benefits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could say that our house could look wild in some sort, and that it will be just forgot the word.
Am I making you nervous?
No, teacher, not at all. It's
what do
just
you
that
have so far? What do you have for your specific purpose?
It's yeah. Alejandro just
Yeah,
Okay,
please,
so you
Daniela,
in the
read it.
chat. Yeah,
about
to
how
for
fun house plants make your house look more. Mm, okay, what are you focusing on? Fun house plants or making your house look more alive? Because you seem to have two different ways in there that you're. I mean, the fun house plants imply that they will help your house look more interesting. So do we need both of those points in your specific purpose? Alex, there's a little girl in your room, right?
Yeah, she's my little
Okay.
sister.
Okay. I thought that would have been so cool.
Yeah, it's just that she's playing with my dogs right now, and well,
I
there
thought
she
that would have
is.
been fantastic if he had said, "No, there's no one in the
no, I don't have
No, that would be
friends.
scary. Well,
I think that would have been great.
in my job, they say that they hear kind of like little giggles from a girl.
Where do you work?
I work in a kind of like a small supermarket,
Uh-huh.
but uh, I'm one of the persons who are in charge to close it down. And then let's just say that there was one time that I heard a giggle, and I got so nervous that I thought that one of my what's it called my working partners were like, I don't know, I thought they were just giggling, and I just turned around and I said, "What's funny about that I'm closing?" And they said, "Dude, I never giggled." I was like, "What? What are you talking about? I
I
just heard
got
you
it
giggle."
there. I got it there. Cool. No, I thought that would have been so great if you would have turned around and the time one of the times that I had an experience with something strange, I thought it was a real person too. I like whipped around and I'm just like somebody's right behind me and I whipped around and there was no one, no one. But that's a story for another time, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting. Try and get some video or some audio of that. That would be so cool. One of the things you got to know about me, I love that kind of stuff. I love that. And people
Yeah.
say, aren't you afraid of ghosts and spirits? I'm more afraid of the living than I am of ghosts. Ghosts can't do anything to me. The living scare
Yeah.
me. So yeah, try and
That
get some
reminds me
video or some
that
audio.
reminds me of a movie,
Which one was that?
Grave Encounters.
What's that?
The movie was called Grave Encounters.
Great Encounters.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those movies. The genre is called what? Found footage. That's the gender of the movie.
Oh, like the
Kind of like
Blair
the
Witch.
Blair Witch Project.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
No,
Yeah,
I
and
hate
just
those. After a while, I'm just like, can't you focus your camera? Come on. You can't see anything, but that's part of the reason that they do it.
yeah.
Okay. Now, back to your topic. Next time, say, no, Marsha, there's no one here with me. What do you see?
What are you talking about?
All right. I think you're going two different directions with this. I would like you just to stay with the fun house plants. All right. What about just to inform my audience of really fun house plants to have in their home? Well, that's redundant. House plants having your home. It's redundant. Just to inform them
Yeah,
of really fun house plants. Did you find fun plants?
I was searching for them right on the internet, but
Not
it
really.
just gives me normal plants like
Yeah,
either
normal plans like
Well, one of the plants that I'm thinking of specifically is the Venus flytrap.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's a fun plant. It's a weird,
Oh
spooky plant, but it's a fun plant
yeah,
because
I
you
love those
can put
plants.
a dead insect on there and it'll clamp it down and it'll stay there. It's kind of a fun plant.
It could also be kind of like one of those cactus small plants.
The
Uh,
cactus.
yeah, there's some plants that are well small, but they're a cactus, and well they don't do nothing special, but they just look kind of funny there.
Okay, like the succulents, the small, like little
Succulent. Right.
cactus, and yeah, the succulents, they're
Yeah,
fun.
something like
You
that.
can put lots of them together. Okay.
Hmm.
There's another plant. I don't know if it's called a cat's tail, or I just saw it this past weekend. It looks, I've got a fake one in the bathroom, but I can't. It looks like something out of like Dr. Seuss. That it has
Oh,
these
Dr. Seuss.
long pink things. And my daughter says, that looks like something out of Dr. Seuss. Oh, here's another one I have. I don't know what, these are fake. I don't know what they are. But aren't they a fun plant? They look
Yeah.
like the truffula trees from Dr. Seuss. That's actually why we bought them, because they look like that. But you
Yeah.
can do like plants that are fun because they do special things, plants that are fun because they just look fun. Plants, there are
Yeah.
plants that when you touch them, they close their leaves. I don't know what they're called,
No, me neither.
but they're plants that you can play with, plants that you enjoy looking at, plants that you remind you of things. Okay, I think there's lots of fun plants. Just like Google plants, flowers, and look at the pictures. Just look at the images and see what you can, interesting plants, fun plants. But look at the pictures and see what you can find. And I'm sure you're going to find. But for example, the fly trap or the succulents or those kind of things, I think they're interesting plants. I think they're fun plants. All right.
Okay.
Any
Yeah,
questions?
I think no. Well, not for me.
All right. Once you get them, I think there's an icon someone said to ask for help. So if you need anything, use that icon and I'll keep a lookout. Do you see the icon? You or the button or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. If you need anything, use that. Once you get your central idea, what you want to do is start looking for ways to support your points. Are you going to give examples? Are you going to explain the plant? Are you going to show how it works? Would you use a visual aid, a plant itself? Would you use a picture or a video of the plant? How would you support each of those points? Support it well so your audience would see how fun they are.
Okay.
Okay, we want to focus on the fun part. All right. Great.
All right.
I'll be back in a little bit then.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thanks, teacher.
Sure. See ya.
No. Strong eye contact. So she can feel like we did made our effort here.
Do you think she'll think that?
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can. Thank you. I like seeing it like that. That helps. The main three ways
Yeah,
to look smarter
we
than you
are
are is
this great.
using controlled
Sorry.
voice tone, making strong eye contact, and using wider academic language.
Yeah.
Wider, okay. I would say instead of wider, broader.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
thinking
that's
of
the one
that.
that you
Yeah,
thought.
a broader would be the better one.
Yeah, brother.
It's not just one way. It's in different directions.
Why would be
Okay.
brother, teacher?
Pardon?
Why would be broader better than wider?
Because wider is normally used for like objects, like this stream is wider here. The dining room door is wider than the kitchen door, for example. But when you're talking about language and knowledge, broader is the more academic word to use for that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I like your points. I was actually expecting you to say like, wear glasses.
We actually thought about that.
But I like these points much more. I really like the way that you organize that. Your specific purpose is great. Okay, your central idea is good. Controlled voice. Okay, using controlled voice tone, making strong eye contact, and using broader academic language. I like your points. They're good. So now what you're going to do is look for ways to support each of these points. What examples will you use? What testimony will you use? What kind of quotes? What kind of visual aids will you use to show what you're trying to say? All right, but I like these points. I like your specific purpose. I like your central idea. Very good. Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay,
we will
teacher.
develop them. Thanks.
Yeah, exactly. Any questions?
We could use quote
quotes and like some authors' opinions.
Opinions, data, testimony,
Okay.
examples.
Okay.
All right. They're
Yes.
telling me that you have a button or an icon to ask for help.
Yes.
Yeah, we have
Okay.
it. We can call it.
Okay, great. If you need it, let me know. All right.
Thank you,
Thanks,
teacher.
teacher.
All right. Yeah.
So now we have.
Hello. How are you? I hear silence.
We are searching for
Okay.
sources.
You are the meaning behind nursery rhyme. Oh yeah, you have a lot of searching to do. What have you found so far?
We found that there are several types of nursery rhymes, like lullabies, lullabies. I have it.
That they are based on historical facts.
Mm-hmm.
Finger and toe games, counting songs, riddles, fables. But we don't know how to construct our central idea because it is around the meaning, and we were thinking about present the types, some of the types, the most popular one, because there are several, the purpose of the nursery rhymes and the history, because there is a history behind them.
Right. So one of your points would be the history behind them. Okay. What I think would be better is if all of your points were the history and you chose 3. All right. Choose 3 from any of the types. Any of the types. Choose 3. The 3 that seem most interesting to you. The 3 that are the darkest meanings behind it. The 3 that your students probably would have no idea. One of the nursery rhymes, I don't know if London Bridge is considered a nursery rhyme. London
Yes.
Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. That's a children's song. That might be one that your audience knows. So you could use something like that to relate to your audience. They might know. Are there any nursery rhymes that your audience might know?
Wheels on the bus, something like that.
The Wheels on the Bus?
Wheels on the bus.
That's not a nursery rhyme, is it?
No, I look for. It appears like a nursery.
Uh-huh.
Like a nursery rhyme.
Right. I think somebody's generalizing nursery rhymes. Now, Wheels on the Bus I wouldn't take as a nursery rhyme. London Bridge, right? London Bridge is falling down, falling down. My fair lady, take the key and lock her up. So it's a whole historical thing there. Yeah. So
we're also thinking about Ring Around the Roses.
Ring Around the Roses, good one, another one. And it's the same kind of song as London Bridge, the same kind of nursery rhyme as London Bridge. Okay. So if you can get one more of that type, I would use those 3. And you could, what would your specific purpose be?
To inform our audience of the hidden meaning of nursery rhymes.
Okay, the hidden meaning of nursery rhymes. Okay, and then your central idea?
We didn't have it.
We don't have it.
All right, you're going to start with the 3 that you choose. The 3 rhymes that you choose are going to be your subject. And you're going to use the verb have. This one, and this one have hidden meanings to them. It's simple as that. So all you have to do is choose the 3 that you're using and then start looking how you would develop each of the points. All right? You're good. I think you're much closer to getting there than you think you are. If I were you, I would just choose 3. You already have London Bridge, you have Ring Around the Rosie. Find one more of that type and you've got your 3 points. Okay? Remember, we can't explain everything about everything. You can't do it. So narrow it, pick some, and go from there. If they want to know more about nursery rhymes, they can look for it themselves. But you're presenting this. Okay?
Yes,
All
teacher.
right. Yeah, you're on your way. Good job. How are we doing?
I'm fine.
No, you're supposed to say, I don't know how you're doing, Marsha, but we're doing terrible. No, I'm just kidding. You should say, we're doing great. You are things men or women shouldn't wear. Are you choosing men?
Yeah.
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 Okay, good, good, good. But you're not beating up Javier about this, right? All right. And of course, Javier's thinking, do I commit this sin or not?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
What's your specific purpose? Do you have it?
The specific purpose, yeah, we have it, but we are having some trouble with the central idea.
Okay, what's your specific purpose, first of all?
Is to inform my audience about 3 pieces of clothing that men shouldn't wear.
All right. And so now what's your central idea?
We are missing one. It says skinny jeans, suit with skinners, and
Whatever the third one is, but what's the rest of the sentence?
Yeah.
We were
Men,
thinking in skirts or tights, but we are not sure.
Okay, but what's the rest of your central idea? You have skinny jeans. What was the second one? Suits with sneakers?
Yeah.
Suits with sneakers. And whatever is the third one. So you have skinny jeans, suits with sneakers, and something else. What's the rest of it?
men shouldn't wear.
Well, you need a verb. You need a verb. Your subject are your 3 points. Skinny jeans, suits with sneakers, and whatever. You need a verb.
Are the 3 pieces of clothing that men shouldn't wear.
Good, good. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it. Okay. Now, for your support, to support your points, I think you need to talk to women. And I think you need to get opinions from women. So, for example, you need to get a picture of a man wearing skinny jeans. And I need you to show it to a woman and say, what do you think about that? What's your opinion? And I need you to get a picture of a man with a suit and sneakers and say, how do you feel about that? All right. And I need you, whatever the other one is, what do you think about that? A lot of your support is going to be people's opinions about how bad these look. Well, we hope they say they look bad. We don't know. You may even get men's opinions. For example, I'm sure your fathers have different ideas about men's fashion than young men today. Has your father ever said, ugh, ugh, when they see someone in skinny jeans? Or how can you put sneakers and a suit together? That just doesn't make sense. So it's not only women who think these don't look good. Sometimes other men think they don't look good. And that's really saying something. So a lot of your support is going to be opinions. Remember, you can apply a questionnaire to your classmates and have them ask them how they feel about certain things. Ask your family members, your friends, other classmates in other classes. Show them pictures and say, what do you think about this? What's your opinion on this? And then you have statistics. You have opinions to give. You have maybe fashion idols who would agree with you. Maybe you have quotes or testimony from people who work in fashion and saying what looks good on people. All right. You've got a lot of ways you can go with this. But your central idea is good. The only thing you need to do is find that last item, decide what that last item is. that men should not wear. Okay, any questions?
Teacher, about my topic.
Uh-huh. You have a question about your topic for the second speech?
Yeah.
Okay, at the end of the class, there are two other people who have a question about it. So
Me
when we
neither.
come, you also? Okay. When we come back together, what I'm just going to do is give a couple of indications, and then I can talk to those of you who have questions about your topic, okay?
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
teacher.
Bere, you'll be number
Thank you,
3,
teacher.
and Javier, you'll be number 4.
Yeah, thanks.
5, Nati? Okay. All right, great. I'll hurry up and try and get you all back in the room so we can talk about them then. All right, great. Thank you. You're number 5,
6.
6. Good. Okay, one more room then. I'll do that. How are we doing here? Oh, good. You've got a specific purpose there to inform my audience about the benefits of napping for college students. The 3.
They're
three-
Berlin's. If you're
Yeah, the last one, we're gonna be using the last ones.
yeah.
Oh, so you're using the one that says main points?
Yeah, the one, exactly.
Okay, make that into a central idea.
Our central idea is the three major benefits of napping for a college student are focusing in class, improving the mood, and feeling relaxed.
Oh, so you're using the first one there, not the second one.
Well, all of these are information. The first one is the specific purpose. The second one is central idea, and the last one are our main points.
Okay, but the main points in the second one, the main points are in a different order from the ones in the central idea.
Okay.
All right, so your main points are going to be in the same order that you have them in the central idea. All right, so your main points are focusing in class, improving mood, and feeling relaxed. All right. I like the first two, focusing in class, improving their mood. I like them. Feeling relaxed, it sounds very general out there. What else happens to, because I think it's because relaxing, I mean, you can do a lot of things to relax. But what specifically?
Sorry. Yeah, we
No?
thought that it could be like lessness stress. We took it like if it lessens stress, you could be relaxed. Or we could say lessness stress.
I'm not sure about it. I'm still not sure about that point. Either way, lessening stress or being relaxed, either way, I'm still not sure about.
Can we use enhancing creativity?
Okay. I think I would like that better because, I mean, there are just so many ways to relax. I don't think napping is the main one. So I think the enhancing creativity would be better for that last point. Okay. Now, how would you support these points? What kind of material are you going to look for to support these points? Your topic is a little easier in this sense that you can get information. How can you get information to support your points?
Maybe testimony.
Maybe, are you asking me?
I mean testimony and statistics. We could do a
testimony and what?
Statistics.
Testimony and statistics. It's a little difficult. It's a little difficult because the mouth that's accustomed to speaking Spanish automatically puts the E there. Okay, but statistics, exactly. Testimony, statistics. You have experts who study these kinds of things. So I think you're going to find all kinds of information about statistics, about testimony from experts. Don't forget, this is great information, but don't forget experiences, Don't forget your classmates' opinions. Don't forget, to talk to people and just have them describe to you how they feel after taking a nap or your experience, what a nap feels like to you, examples, right? You are the team that will least use visual aids. You really don't need visual aids for this unless maybe you want to show a graph. But I don't think you're going to use that many statistics that you need to show a graph. All right. So you don't work with visual aids like some of the other groups do. What you're going to do is focus a lot on the studies, but not just the studies, because the studies focus on adults or children, but they don't focus on college students. And so this is the key for yours. You're looking at how naps are beneficial in general, but you're also focusing on college students. Okay? So your job now is going to be to support these points, find information that will support them. Any questions about that?
I just wanted to go ahead and ask, for our support information, can we make questions to the audience?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Not just the audience
Just
itself.
mentioned.
You can ask people. I mean, you can ask your friends. Maybe you have a friend who just loves to nap. Interview them, talk to them, find out what it is about napping that they love so much, how they feel after napping, why, if they think napping makes them more productive. Because you can even, maybe even, now that we mention this, focusing in class, improving the mood, and increasing productivity. Sometimes we think when people sleep, they're not going to get anything done. But sometimes taking that nap, you just become more productive and you can get things done after feeling more rested. So yes, talk to people, interview people, apply a questionnaire to your classmates in this class, apply a questionnaire to classmates in other classes. Yes, I think you need to complement the technical information with this kind of information.
Okay.
Okay? Yes, be creative in getting your source. I want us to stop Googling everything and looking in Wikipedia for everything and depending on internet for everything, but rather using internet to get your main idea and some information, but to find our sources of information from different places.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to call everyone back to the room because I see quite a number of people have questions about their specific purpose and central idea. So I'm going to call us back to the room and we're going to continue this activity tomorrow. I'm going to explain a little bit what we're going to do. All right?
Okay.
So I'm going to call everyone back in here.
Then, hey.
Okay. Everyone back in. All right, great. Let's start seeing. What we're going to do today, we're going to leave your work just like it is now. All right, leave it just like it is now. You don't necessarily have to get together with your group for homework or anything because we're going to continue the activity tomorrow. Okay, but in the meantime, you know what your specific purpose is, you know what your central idea is, or you have an idea of what it's going to be. This is going to be the chance this afternoon when you're calm, when you're collected, do a little bit of research, find some things that are going to support your topic. So when you come back in tomorrow and get in with your groups again, remember who was in your group. Please help me remember who was in your group with you so I can put you back in the same groups. When you get back in your group again tomorrow, each of you has information that will contribute to supporting your main points. All right. So you don't have to get together with your group this afternoon. Each person individually can do the research. And then when we come back in tomorrow, you can pick it up and run with it. Any questions about that activity? All right, good. Now, there were a couple of you that had a question. Bere, Javier, and Nati. That's 3, 4, and 5. There were 2 more. Was it Maria Jose? Was it
Me,
you?
yeah, it was
Yep.
me.
And who was the other one? Was it Miguel?
Miguel,
Miguel in your group? Okay. All right, great. I can't take a whole lot of time after class because I'm applying an exam at 9 o'clock. Actually, the student will probably come in while we're working. That's okay. She can give me a few minutes here, but I'm going to apply an exam at 9 o'clock. However, I encourage you, if you have questions about your topic, your specific purpose, your central idea for your second speech, post it on Facebook. Post it on Facebook, and I'll try and look at it immediately so that you know if it's good or not. So right now, I will stay with the 5 of you that told me that you have a question about your topic. And if anybody else has a question, please post it right there on Facebook. I'll take a look at it, give you feedback, and hopefully help you work that out. All right? All right, good. So the 5 of you stay in the room here with me then. The other ones, I'll see you tomorrow. Please let me know on Facebook if you have any problems or questions. Have a good one.
You.